is in heaven. God needs to show people the truth. And I say unto thee, Peter is not the rock. It's what Peter said. Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. And it says, upon this rock I will build my church. The words of Peter, thou art the Christ. The church is built on the Son of God, Jesus Christ. Here's what I want you to see. And the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. There will always be a church. Even though Satan attacks the church, even though the demons attacked us, even though Satan attacks you as an individual, attacks your family, everything to get you discouraged about church and God, the church is always going to be, because Jesus Christ said, the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Okay? Now, I want you to go to Luke chapter 24. Try and hurry, but we'll try to cover a lot of things here today, if we can. Luke chapter 24, and the last chapter, and in verse number 45, we'll read those. Jesus had already been resurrected. He's walking down the road from Emmaus with his disciples. And he's talking to them. And verse 44, and he said unto them, these are the words which I spake unto you while you were yet I was with you, that all things must be fulfilled, which was written in the law of Moses, and in the prophets, and in Psalms concerning me. The prophecies of Jesus Christ is in the Old Testament. That's what he's saying here. Now, this here next verse is very important. And he opened their understanding, that they might understand the Scriptures. What happens today needs to be, we have to have our minds opened up to the Scriptures. There's a lot of truth in Jeremiah 17 that was read today. Many gospel truths in that particular chapter. And all chapters really. But then he opened up his understanding. I read that just recently, and I never noticed. We have to have the understanding that why Christ started the church on these words, I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. That means that the church is going to be following Christ, and we're living in the church age. There's many dispensations, but we're living in the dispensation of the church, where God is using the church to spread the gospel around the world. We have to understand our purpose as a church. Understand our purpose as an individual, as a family. Understand our purpose. And so, verse 46 is the purpose. We got our understanding. And he said unto them, thus it is written, and thus it behooved Christ to suffer and rise from the dead the third day. That's the gospel. Death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. And it repented me, or grieved me, and that repentance and remission of sin should be preached among all nations, beginning at Jerusalem. And ye are witnesses of these things. What does God want the church to do? The church is made up of people that have been born again and come to collective together to form this church, like our church in Santa Mesa. Okay, what is our purpose? Why are we together? Why does He bring us all here for a purpose? Because the church has a job